Alright, so, like, the way these guys were, like, fixed. And then while I was, taking these cars out, I just noticed that there was some, like, orange metallic paint left on some trellis. And then the inside of this box was really smooth. And then no longer, like, a tag, there's just, like, a picture on here, so, yeah. So, you start with the, one of the most, one of the most unique ones, I guess. Meter with, bolt. Alright, so made of a boat. He appeared with the boat while McQueen was racing, and the mirror just came out of nowhere with the boat, and then just started knocking down stuff, and then they said, "Go McQueen, woohoo!" And then yeah, it was like in the first race. So yeah, he's very similar to the Precision Series meter, the one with the onboard control, which I don't have. And then this mirror doesn't look happy, even though in the race he actually was very happy. And then like the look of the engine just looks so different. These over here looks dark and then on here looks lighter. So he has this, I guess he has the same exact expression as Mary with Talk, I guess. And the back is still not metal, by the way. It's tone meter, radar, springs. And the meter has his tail lights, like I said in the first part of this. It 113. It looks like it's disappearing like the first time I was thinking that tail light just glowed like what the heck? Well, he still has the two mismatched tires, which is accurate. I believe it's accurate. And he has the hole on the side over here. And then yeah, let's just move on to the let's move on to the accessory that's on him. Well, the bow on him is, I don't think it's supposed to be removable, which is actually very good because I kind of like to, you know, like to mess with smash pieces. Well, I think it would be better off for me in this bullet if it just doesn't come off because I probably would just be playing around with it and I might lose it or something. So yeah, it's a big gigantic boat. It may have been bigger in the movie. I'm not very sure, but yeah, got some lines around there, and there's no line detailing for the boat in the back. That's what I expected. And he got his light right there, and then the mirror. What name? Well, I thought his mirror might have been reflectable, you know. Imagine if he had raised eyelids, but no. So he has this like, I don't know, like this nervous expression or something. You know, it's really inaccurate. Like I don't know why I'm told did that, but they did it, so it doesn't really bother me. He looks really cool anyways. Alright, let's move on to one of the different ones. Alright. Because there's actually more light on this Ryan Silaney's eyes. But this one he looks, his eyes look bigger and they don't really look like they have so much light onto them. So yeah. I think this newer one is like, I think his orange is darker and it comes with the lines. But I guess other than that, he's really similar though. Oh, we just zoomed in like that. He has his 21. His like I said, he has bubbles, kind of like a orange soda or something. Well, I said like a soda, but it's like orange soda. And the video of the other Ryan Silene, and then he has these kind of like drawing star rims, I guess. Then he has a blue stripe going up. His Country sponsor are the, hold on. Piss Cup. Come on. Piss Cup. Carbon Cyber. Energy and Mustard. And apparently, all the country sponsors on here besides the Piss Cup, all these are sponsors that like our new sponsors, and then his Rick Stripes down there, and then the 21 up here. And this Ryan Silani, the one with the lines, he's been released twice. And you got his very, very cool spoiler up here because the spoiler is very, very cool. And then you got his stripe very big, all the way up there. They're going up there. And you got some like orange, like darker orange dots on here, and then you got the stripe on here that says blinker. And then like a couple months ago, or well, like around there at least or something, that Speed Comment, the stock car blinker racer, he's finally gotten released. He's out already, so he's been out for 2 months. I'm not very sure if I said it in one of my videos, but yeah, he's been released. And then let's just point out some of the things I found out about. Yeah, he has some of his white trimming on the back of his wheel back there. Very, 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 very weird. But in one of the Cars games, I did see that McQueen that well, like in the first Cars game, that he had some trimming on the inside of his wheel, like McQueen in the game. And then Jimmy Keels, he has like a white spick underneath one of his tires right there. So let's do one time like this. Well, I kind of actually should because I kind of haven't really released a clip of me reviewing them because I kind of like really edited it. I'm not very sure if it will be available because it's long lost on another phone right there. Yeah, this is the new one. This is not the old one. And I think he's exactly the same compared to the other one. You got no stall on the side, 123, and then again, Tom Marcus is one of the returning racers, and then his Synergy sponsors are the Pest Cup, Bottling, Revoltine, RPM, Nitroid. Oh, dang it. RPM, Nitroid, Oxine Gain, and then Clutch Aid. And you guys white trimming on the tires. Base, and then he has a red stripe going across his bumper, and then 123 covering it, and then his tail lights. So different. Oh shoot! Oh dang it! I'll be careful with these guys though. On the newer one, which is on the right, his one of his taillights, it looks longer than the other one that's on the left. Just looks longer or something. Wow. I didn't get no stall, and then he has a happy expression. I'm not very sure if I do have the original Tom Marcus. So your bunch of these guys are at the free. So yeah. See the ones that I already went over with, let's put them in the back, I guess. Well, Connor Canada, I guess. Oh yeah, let's go to Jackson Storm. And I actually have 4 of them. There's my 4 Jackson Storm. Because I got the Beach Ball Racers Jackson Storm like a couple weeks ago. And then what's unique about this Jackson Storm compared to the 2 clean ones, like not this one of course, but he has the lines on him. Which was now on this one and then that one. The lines were carried over on this one. Imagine if he actually did have this. Imagine this Jackson Storm had the champion sticker. Well, I guess when it comes to roller cars, I guess they don't give I don't even know. So yes, considering she sponsors are like, or you got the 260 points. It just looks a little messed up on the side, Oh, dang it! How this one looks in 2.0 combustor, carbon fiber, and then energy, and then piston cup, and then you got the big S on him, and then you got his gas tank right there. So yeah, the S is in blue, and then I couldn't even make out his sponsor. IGNTR, liquid adorated what? Or adorine what? And you got a bunch of lines around his like around him, and then what his mud flaps, and then 2.0, and then you got his lines additional. So yeah, all the nations are getting released nowadays. Besides the trainees, but the ones that they're like just from that graduated racing, graduated being like the trainees, I guess. They're like this, so. And then you got red lights on both sides, and then this sponsor back there, and then you got his rookie stripes, and then 2.0, and then yeah. And then here's the base. So yeah. This Jackson Storm is actually a little bit more similar to this Jackson Storm because like the lines and stuff. But I guess everything is pretty much exactly the same. Well, but a bunch of Jackson Storms have been getting that. They have been getting some of their eyes outside of the front windshield of them. Kind of very weird. So yeah, which one should I do now? Dirk San Diego. It looks like he's pretty much exactly the same, maybe. So your Dirksen, he's another returning racer from the first movie, and he looked extremely different compared to the first one, the first appearance of him. Or you got 34, and you got flowers right there. I'm being stressed out tonight. I'm being stressed out tonight. And you got 34 right there, and then you got flowers over here, and you got trunk flash, and then the light trimming, and then his continuity sponsors are Pisco Vitaloline, Revolting, RPM, Nitroid, Octane Gain, and then Clutch Aid, and then the red spot to where's with the car, and then Light Year with Defender. I didn't point that out on Todd Marcus. This is the new one, Light Year. Then his mouth is black. I think that's a chip on his mouth back. And then you got, and then it says trunk fresh, and then it's covered by flowers. So he has this like some cleaning thing for trunks, and then you trunk fresh back there, and then the dots behind it, and then it's covered by green, and then trunk fresh, and then covered by more flowers, and then its tail lights. Tail lights are very different compared to how Marcus's. They're exactly the same one on the other one. They're supposed to be the same on the other one. 34, and then his mud flaps are they're gray, and then well it's covered by on that the 34 right there, and then the black, and then yeah. And then you got his the lines that's on him, but that's exclusive on stock every time, or at least some guys on this button. And then his gas tank right there, and then and then the trunk fresh is a little taken out by the gas tank. And then he has gray eyelid. Well, he has gray gray eyelids, and then he has brown eyes. Well, I think the other Dirksen has brown eyes, and then here's his base. I don't want to mix these guys up with the old ones. But when it comes to the ones that are very unique, because I could actually tell this one by this one, because this is the my first one, and then he doesn't roll right, and then he has a chip on the side of his of a spoiler. Well, he was already like that before. Well, he was already like that when they got him, so. Alright, looks like we don't got 5 left, we got 6 left. Alright, let's go with GD McPillar. Where's the other one at? Alright, got him. So they, alright, they're pretty much exactly the same, I guess, except this one has lines and then this one doesn't. So yeah. But when it comes to like the guys that have lines and then the ones that don't have lines, you could actually tell. Yeah, that's what it, which one it is, and then it says toe cap, and then it looks like some of it was taken out right there. Because I actually noticed that before I took them out of the package. Alright, and then you got this like little ball or circle, like, and then it's covered by this yellow lemon looking thing, and then you got this line going straight up there, and then you got his headlights, and then his grill. Those are actually supposed to be real headlights, and then he has this non-headlight expression, which pretty much all these next gens got. His contemporary sponsors, the Combustor, Carbon Cyber, Synergy, and the Piston Cup. Well, all these next gens have the same contemporary sponsors. And then number 4, and then it's kind of like somewhere like on the yellow. You got a yellow arrow, and then it's followed by a blue arrow, and then followed by a black arrow, and then you got some purple right there. Because this guy is really purple. He still carried over the purple and the other guy. Check the post. I was thinking about not pulling the previous racers of them, but let's just come in. Still carried over the purple. The purple looks a little different, and then Rusty Cornfield which was the first toe cap racer we ever saw, well, that we saw before. Not maybe not the first one in particular in the series, but the first one that we saw. And then on the spoiler says toe cap. It's the spoilers exactly the same, probably. So yeah. And then number 4 right there. So yeah, since they're planning on not making it too easy to have the next gen 4 pack. They only put one of them in there. Because Flipped Over was in there, Steve was in there, and then Barry, but they didn't put them in. So yeah. His rookie stripes and then toe cap. And then his tail lights back there, and then yeah. And then the back of his spoiler is on black and then stuff. Same detail on there, and then you go point this out. And then you got his exhaust pipe, and then where to lift them up, like for the pitties. Let's move on to Cal Weathers. Oh yeah, I remember Cal Weathers 4 too. Like the channel, I mean. And then his channel got deleted. I guess it was because he was using audio stop motions. One time he did not do the one when Cal was returning because he didn't want to get a strike, but his channel has been officially deleted. It's been gone for months. Like at least 4 months, I think. Right. Let's go on to the review of him. On the hood it says Zonico. Carried over from for example, strip weathers and what? From Mechanic. Carried over from him. And then his mustache grill, and then his headlights, and then the smiling, and then 42, and then Donico, and then pressed up, Bartolini, Revolting, RPM, Nitroid, Octane Gain, Clutch Hit, his confirmatory sponsors. And then got Lightyear above the fender, and then his rims, some blue rims right here. His rims are blue. Not carried over from the King because he had gray rims. And then the 42, and then it's like it's above the little paint bubble. The Donico is, we'll show you Donico right here. And then got some dark blue like covering covering underneath the 42 right there. And then it says Cal Weathers. And then his tail lights, and then Donico back here, and then 42 on his bumper. And then got some bolts to his hood. And then here's the base. Here's some more way on the torch. Yeah, like the Lightyear detailing I was talking about. Alright, let's move on to a card that I never gotten before, and then I'm gonna get, and ending up getting multiples of him. Well, I was gonna get him as a single, but I'm gonna get him because stupid Kmart didn't work out. I mean, they said I couldn't get it because they were restocking stuff, so for Christmas and stuff. And then these Cars Relay McQueens, like, they're really different compared to the one that's called Cars Relay McQueen. This button was a little more wider. So you went in really one. Just pull out the regular one up. Absolutely. Let's just use this one. So yo, right. This is more like small water. Alright, so the appearance of this McQueen is that in the beginning of Cars Great, he was racing in there and then racing racing along Cal and a bunch of other racers, and when next gens came, and then when McQueen crashed, he crashed. Well, he had this exact same paint job, and then he crashed. And the spoiler just ripped off a little bit, and then he crashed some more. And then months later, like 6 or 4 months later, he changed into this paint job. Alright, so on the spoiler it says Rusty's, then 95, and then it says Rusty's right here, and then, well, it's over like a big like boat on here, and then it's like the boats, what the boats that you use to screw in for his hood on there right there, and then you got his headlights, and then he's smiling like with his teeth out, and then it says Lightyear. And while like this McQueen, he has yellow rims, but wait, yellow rims the rings. What the heck is it called? The thing that's inside of the rims, the rims. Okay? I got confused with this. Concerning she's sponsored with a pit stop, outsing gain, RPM revolting, and then clutch aid, and then 95, and then late a bolt is behind it, and then Rusty's right there. So yeah, the bows might look a little different or something. I mean, detailing of it. You got some fire right there. Well, I just realized this. He did not carry over the fire on the boat from Cars 2 until after he crashed. And then you got Rusty's in between his tail lights, and then you got 95 on his tail light right there, and then the I don't know what we call these, like these silver pipes or something. Then his gas tank, and then it's on the Z on Rusty's. So yeah, I guess his expression kind of looks a little different, I guess. So he was like this. And then he was like, McQueen, you're right. And then he said, enjoy retirement, and then yeah. Alright. Just doing so many reviews. But the positive of this pack is, in case we didn't get the pack that it's exclusive for Jimmy Cables and Dirksen, you can now get them in this pack. Even though I already got these guys before. But this Jimmy, he's still not pink. Alright, he's right here. Because like they never messed up on Flipped Over. Like Flipped Over got released once. I guess they want to put their best into this guy because he's on the next gens. They're taking more time than the other cars. So yeah, you got 0-0. You got 0-0-0 on here. Then intersection, like a heart right here. I actually did a Valentine's special, by the way. Valentine's Day, and then intersection, and then on the spoiler it says bring odors together. I guess it's a clean product, I guess. All those together. I don't know what that is, but and then his number on the back of on his bumper. To be honest, the cars are looking so weird on here. And then he has light years, and then he has these black tires, and then it says intersection. So I don't know. I guess maybe bring two cars together. I don't know. And then it shows them male car and a female car on back there. It was more visible on his hood. Actually, I'm hesitant to remember, but I'm assuming this is like the female car, and then this is the male car, I guess. Alright, his Kentucky sponsors are Pescup, Vitaline, Revolting, RPM, Nitroid, and then Octane Gain, and then Clutch Aid. And then got the same detail under, well, yeah. Just like how I explained. And then the lines on him, and back in his mud flaps, and then covered by the 000. And then intersection, and it has a heart above it. So yeah, I think I got 2 more cars to review, and then I'm done. Alright, let's leave Treadless for last. It's exotical. He's pretty much exactly the same. He has 2018 release, and he still has the raised eyelids, because not too many of these cars one guys still have the raised eyelids. Alright, he's covered by gold, and then lines right there, and then a big stripe on the metal right there going across, and then he got these silver tires right here, and then a little like holes on here, and then he has this, I don't know what you call it, like a big mustache or something. And then you got some, and then there's some like brown edges on it, and then like it's kind of like a bull's horns, I guess, or something. And then he's smiling, and then on the front of him got some like textured details on there. And then on the top of him he has like this cow detailing on the top of him. This would be like a cow, and then like white, and then stupid plug. Alright, and then his rear view mirrors, and then he has green eyes, and then he has raised eyelids. I'm not very sure if you saw the bug, but it's right there. And then the base of him, yeah, right here. Alright, let's move on to one of the very unique ones. It's Treadless. Alright. So yeah. So like the shot, well, I think the black, I guess, is very similar, but on the orange though, it's like this very golden paint on him, and then his mud flaps, and then his 28, and he has the lines right there. So yeah, everywhere where it's orange, it's shiny. Alright, his guys headlights, and then his grill, and then he has like this now look kind of like the same as like expression on the other one, I guess. Vincent Treadless, he was he was the first guy that was released in his body mode. How come on like metallic cars that looks like they got some of that, they got some like tears on them or something. You see like, chips there. And then yeah, then the orange back there, and then fire behind the 28. I was supposed to say on that nitrate is probably like some thing to make fire with or something. But no, it's actually an energy drink. And then nitroid on here, and then yeah, and then it's all metallic wrapped around in like this metallic paint. Those eyes remain the same. Because when I was taking a look at him in the Florida 500, it looked like something was different between him in that race and then him before McQueen's crash. I mean, before the Florida 500, and there's mud flaps on top of there, While this Centrellis, he's orange, but the orange on him is not shining or anything. So yeah, big improvement. But I'm kind of thinking that his spoiler is still inaccurate or something. I don't know. It has tail lights and then it says nitroid on the side, on the back of him, and then black on the back of him. And then some white detailing on his rims. And then you got some dark brown lines going straight up and then straight up there. And then the spoiler looks shiny too, like this spoiler looks like all the colors on here is different. Maybe not the whole thing, but versus Nitro it looks shiny. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this review here. Let's put all of them together. Well, sure, I thought it was finished for tonight, but I still got 2 more reviews. That's what Mater says in like the first 3 games. I mean, like Mater National, the world of cars, and then yeah. And then Racer Rama also. I think he quickly Racer Rama. I think I missed one more car. Oh yeah, Jimmy K was, I'm missing him. Where's he at? Yeah, this is the. So yeah, that's it for this review. This review was very long. Would be very, very long if I recorded of me unboxing all the cars, but didn't do that. So yeah, bye.